For this video, I just want to talk about the Zote soap. Let me flip this around the right way. As you know, I've talked about this in the past, and this is a bar of soap. Bigger than your average size bar, but I get it from Walmart. You can buy it at 99-cent store or Dollar Tree. Walmart is 89 cents or 98 cents. And this is what I'll be cleaning these makeup brushes with. So, just going to demonstrate how to clean your brushes with a makeup cleanser that costs under $1. Open it up for you right here. And I bought it the other day and I couldn't find it, but it comes in pink or white, I think. And I like the pink one because it just looks pretty and it kind of reminds you of the Beauty Blender soap. And it smells decent also. I've never bought it in the other color, white. Don't know if it come in any other color than these two. And you make sure the water is warm, not cold, and not too hot so it won't loosen up the glue in the makeup brush ferrule. So let's get started. I'm going to be cutting this soap into thirds. So I have 3 chunks. And then I will put them in cute containers so that I can, let me just get, this is how I do it. I mean, you could do it a little different, but I actually take the dirty brush and swirl it on there to get majority of the loose makeup off initially. After that, I sit the bar of soap down, then I go ahead and lather up the brush. I'm rubbing it a little bit more on top of it, lathering it in my hands, and just working in the soap so that I can just loosen up any of the product that is in the brush. And after it's all the way clean, I just feel comfortable to just give it one last swish around the brush, and then I just rinse out all the soap, squeeze it out. Usually I shake it out. I normally have a nice towel laying beside the sink and I lay the makeup brushes on it, but I was so anxious to talk about this soap and demonstrate. This is a small stippling brush by e.l.f. And this brush is a trip. It sheds so much. I mean, some of e.l.f. brushes are a hit and a miss. Some of them they shed, and this is one that shed. But anyways, I just repeat the process before. And I know that sometimes my brushes have stains on them from makeup prior, and if I don't get it out really good, sometimes it's harder to get out the next time from just being in there. So that's why that little spot's there. I might work on it and get it out later, but for now, you see at least the brush came pretty clean with the exception of the hair sticking out. So I'm going to go ahead and take this e.l.f. brush. This is a powder brush, I think. It's that flathead popular one. This one, the handle's all loose, and I'm going to go ahead and rub the brush around the bar of soap and just hold it under the water so that the makeup can run under. And then I'm going to go ahead and repeat by massaging the soap on the brush into my hands and use my fingers to kind of work it in this one because liquid foundation is really down into these you see how it's still brown in there from the foundation. I use liquid, and on these synthetic or whatever this e.l.f. brushes are made of, it just really absorbed down into the bristles, which I don't like, but that's why you should clean your brushes really good at least every 3 to 5 days. I mean, it's okay to spot clean things, but you can see why they definitely need to be thoroughly cleaned. And I'm really having to work on this one. I'm really surprised, but all in all, the soap is cheap, so it doesn't matter. And it doesn't, the bar soap does not wash away or wear away fast. I mean, I had a bar soap that I cleaned my brushes with, and it lasts months, literally months. And I know that I'm using the big block, but I usually cut it up. So these are the type of brushes that I just put two together, and usually, like I said, I wet them with water, then run them across the bar of soap to loosen up the makeup initially. And you can clearly see that on the first shot these came clean. So I'm going to still rinse off the soap and then, you know, run them across one more time just for definite measures to make sure they're clean. And they are. So gonna rinse those off, set them aside. And then the next two brushes that I'm gonna get, they're similar in size. The lengths are different, but the brushes are similar in size. So to save time, I'm gonna go ahead and swirl around these two on the bar. And these had dark eyeshadow on one of them. You saw that black. It was some black eyeshadow I was trying out by Milani. And so you can also feel when they're clean too. And plus, when the water runs clear, you know they're clean. So clearly you can see that these brushes came clean right away. And again, they're sitting on the side. Normally I have them facing downward where the water don't run into the ferrule. Again, these are two brushes with a um, similar type of shape of brush. So I'm rubbing them on just to save time. And again, the bar soap under the water. Repeat, repeat. So once again, sometimes I have stains on brushes and it takes a minute if I'm trying to clean them out. I really have to keep up with these brushes, because if I half clean them, some of the stains get left over and then you can see it. But these are pretty much coming clean at the normal amount of time that I'm using to apply the soap and rinse process. So this is my last brush, and these brushes are all from different brands. This one is BH Cosmetic, and I use this one to help blend out my eyeliner. And I have ELF, BH Cosmetics, and then look, see, it still had more foundation way deep in the bristles. So basically, that's what I have. That's how you can wash your brushes for brush cleaner under $1. It's so therapeutic for me washing brushes. So a lot of times I have way more than this little batch. But thank God I didn't have more to wash, because this video will be really long, because I washed majority of my brushes not too long ago. But like I said, this is very therapeutic for me. The only problem is I hate if I have a lot of brushes and having my hands underwater for a length of time. But this soap is not drying on my hands, so it's a little bit okay. So there you have it. That's how, once again, you can wash all of your makeup brush for weeks and weeks and weeks with a makeup cleanser that's under $1. A bit of close up on the bar of Zote soap. So like I said, I don't usually lay my brushes down this way, but since the video is more focused on the soap more than the whole process of how I wash my brushes, I'm gonna lay these down properly just as soon as I get done filming. So I hope you all enjoyed, and let me know if you know about this soap, and let me know if you plan on trying the soap. All right, thank you so much.